As a reader, I'm often asked, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? What's my purpose? Today I'm going to help you find the answers to those questions. Hello friends, I'm Wendy Rapp, spiritual life coach and intuitive reader. On this channel, I help you as a spiritually awakened person grow and evolve on your soul's journey. Most spiritual people think that their life purpose has to be some grand spiritual scheme, but that's usually not the case. Your main purpose for being here, for experiencing life on this planet, the good and the bad, is to grow and evolve through those experiences. We also came here to remember that we are connected to the divine, that we are sparks of the divine, and also that we're connected to one another, and we need to learn to respect and love one another. That helps to raise the vibration of the planet, and that's why you're here. So instead of asking, what should you be doing with your life, ask yourself, who do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be? Remember, we're called human beings, not human doings. Being a spiritually awakened person is expressed by how we live our life, not by our career choice. And then we have secondary purposes or callings. Those callings can differ throughout our lives, and for most of us, our path is going to be more of a meander rather than a straight path. And I want to clarify, just because you're a spiritually awakened person, it doesn't mean that the calling you're going to have is necessarily going to be spiritual work. You don't have to be a reader, a spiritual guru, a healer, a motivational speaker. Your calling may not have a spiritual label. Your calling will be whatever that thing is that you feel most passionate about. If you feel called to be a mother or a father, to be a teacher, to study law or medicine, to involve yourself in the arts, whether it's painting or music or the theater, whatever that thing is you're passionate about, that is your calling. Through that calling, through following that calling, you will learn the lessons you came here to learn, and that is your purpose. But what do you do if you just don't know what your calling is? Well, ask yourself, what is it that you do or have done in the past that just made time fly? When you were doing it, it gave you so much joy, you lost track of time and you didn't want to stop doing it. Whatever that thing is, it was probably a calling for you, and you should start pursuing more of that. And if you're still not sure, well, ask yourself, what are you curious about? The thing that you're curious about may not in and of itself be your purpose, but when you start exploring the things you're curious about, you'd be surprised how it can lead easily to your passion. I know that's how it worked for me. When I first started exploring the things I was curious about in the spiritual realm, one thing led to another, and I quickly found the thing that I was most passionate about. When I began working with the thing I was most passionate about, doors began to open for me. That's how the universe works. If you're following your heart and following your passion, you're following your purpose, and Spirit will support you with that and open the doors for you. And what if your calling involves doing something bigger, helping others outside yourself? Well, the best way to start with that is to look within your own community. Look at the organizations that are around you and see if there's one that's doing work that's similar to what you would like to be doing. Ask someone there if you could speak to them for an hour or so to find out what kind of time commitment you'd need to make to join that community or to get involved in that kind of work. Do your homework, really do your homework. But oftentimes, if you feel called to that, to volunteering or to helping out in some way, you may find that you have some special gift or talent that they are looking for and would absolutely need to have you in their organization and open that door for you. So look into organizations in your community, do your homework, and then decide what kind of time you'd like to commit to such an undertaking. Keep in mind, finding your calling is a gradual process, but the process itself can be a lot of fun. It certainly was for me. And when you're on the path that's meant for you, Spirit will open doors and connect you with the right people at the right time. And when you're doing the thing that feels like you're calling, that gives you so much joy, it helps to raise your vibration, which is in turn helping to raise the vibration of the planet. And that's one of the reasons you're here. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me here. Remember to hit the subscription button. I upload a new video every Sunday, and I would love to have you join me. If there's an area of concern that you have that you'd like to have me cover here, or a comment on this video, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. If you'd like to follow me on social media, the links are below in the description box. And as always, remember, you are a spark of the divine. Share your light with the world. Blessings.